Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Encore Podcast. I am your host, Michael C. Brown, and I am here just with a single episode. I'm here solo, everybody, because there's at least one thing that I wanted to talk about. Won't keep you guys very long, but I do think that this is something that I know many of us may battle, and if you don't battle it yourself, there's somebody within your inner circle that may be in this battle. So I want to talk to you today about the carelessness attitude. Carelessness, right? I know we think about that. We think about that term. We think about individuals that are just out here doing crazy things every day and not caring. They may be out here breaking the law, that type of thing. But let me break it down to you why it's not just that. And this is something that can impact your life on a daily basis with not only yourself, but individuals that you may be around every day. Carelessness refers to the lack of awareness during a behavior that can result in unintended consequences. Let me say that again. Refers to the lack of awareness during a behavior that can result in unintended consequences. Now, knowing that and breaking that down, I have about 3 points that I'm going to go over where I can break that down a little bit more. Number one, everyone cares about someone or something. Everyone does. So I tell teenagers, since I've been doing this, I will often hear the phrase, I don't care. I don't care, Mr. Brown. I don't care. I don't care about nothing. And my retort to that is, oh, you care about something. Everybody cares about something. We talk about the space of being in a space of hopelessness. That's not a space that just happens overnight. That's a space that you get to after things that you care about not working out the way that you want or the way you think that they should. And now you're in a place where you think nothing is going to work out the way that it should. So why should you care? But you never were in a place where you never thought you cared about anything. Nobody's in that space, right? So I would say to people, first, realize that you care about something and be honest and open about those things that you do care about in your life. Because there's something that you do, right? It may be your parents, maybe loved ones, maybe a brother or sister. It may be something, right? Maybe a pet, maybe a dog. It's something in your life that you care about, right? Realize that, speak truth about that those things are going on in your life. Number two, mistakes will happen in your life. You might as well fess up to that. You're going to make mistakes in your life. There's going to be things that aren't going to work out the way that you think. There's going to be decisions that you make that are wrong. Many of you may be listening to this. You may be an adult. You may be a kid. Doesn't matter. There's going to be things in your life that you think you got it down and you end up making a mistake, right? Some of us make mistakes with individuals or groups of friends that we choose. Some of us can't choose a good friend group to save our lives, right? Some of us choose the wrong spouses, the wrong girlfriends, boyfriends, so forth, we have a tough time picking someone in our lives to be close to. And some of us, you'd be surprised how many people have been married 3, 4, 5 times. They just can't get that right. So mistakes are going to happen. Now, what I will say is, but making the same mistakes over and over of that same, in that same area, that is not good. That's not good. If you keep making the same mistakes over and over in that same particular category, right? Nobody wants to be a person that if I have finances and I'm not good at that, not good at handling money, well, I got to figure out something else so I'm not broke all the time. I know I'm not good with money, so I need to figure out another outlet, something else to help me from not making the same mistakes over and over and over and over again, right? Like I said earlier, you might not be good with choosing friends. Well, you might need some help in that department. But you first got to realize this is a mistake that I could keep making in my life. How can I stop from doing that? Right? Because there's always a way. But you first got to realize that you're making these mistakes. And it's the same mistake. It's not somebody else making the mistake. It's you making the mistake. Because some of us like to do that. We like to blame other people for our problems and issues, right? This happened because it was somebody else, because it was that person. In reality, it's the one common denominator is you. You're the common denominator. You're always at the center of this stuff. So realize that. Number 3, who are you around that has an attitude of carelessness? Who is it? Is it you? It could be you. Do you go around with an attitude that you don't care about anything? Right? Do you tell yourself that? Do you tell other people that? Do you text that to people? Is that in some of your group chats? Check it. Or is it somebody else in your circle that's like that? Is there a friend in your life that is like that? Right? Go ahead, check it. Because I'm telling you that a lot of you can at least point to one person in your life that may be like that. And if that's the case, my challenge to you, change that network today. Change who you have in your life today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it today. Because at the end of the day, that attitude of carelessness will seep into your life. And it will start to change how you look at things as well. When you start finding yourself not caring about anything. My challenge to you is change that. If it's you, change your mindset. Get around more positive people. Get around people that don't have that carelessness attitude. Be around individuals that are more optimistic about things. When something bad happens, they're able to persevere. They're able to get through. They're not blaming other people for their problems, right? They're able to pick themselves up. They're able to move forward with things. Because life is always going to have things that are going to be coming at you. But it's those individuals that are able to handle that barrage of negativity that happened in their life and to still be able to take steps forward and still find the positivity in life. Those are the ones that are out here winning. Those are the ones that are out here trying hard every day. You might look at yourself and be like, why? How is that possible? right? Well, it's possible because you are in control of your own mindset. You are in control with the people that are around you. You are in control of your thumbs that are picking up certain social media outlets. You're in control of the algorithm of what you're looking at, what you're clicking likes to. It's not by happenstance. These things are purposeful. They're happening to you because that's what you're looking for. The question you have to ask yourself is, why am I doing that? Why am I looking for negativity? Why am I looking for that? Why do I have people in my life that are not positive? What joy do I get out of any of that? Does it make me feel better? Just because we share in something that is negative? Unlike what you're probably taught, two negatives, that doesn't make something positive. So I challenge you today, start looking at that, start reassessing. It's 2024, y'all, right? If you're not reassessing things at the beginning of the year, right, then you're just repeating the things you've done in the past, which means 2024 is not going to look any different than 2023, 2022, or 2021, or whatever year you want to talk about. It's going to look the exact same if you don't put in different assurances that, hey, I'm going to make these changes. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to challenge myself, and it's not going to be easy. But I think each of you out here that's listening to the sound of my voice can do that. You can do it. Well, that wraps it up for this episode, this solo episode of Media Day. Remember, for all the people that are out there, make sure you subscribe to the Encore Podcast. Again, you'll be able to get those notifications when new episodes come about. It's 2024. I really, really, really want to challenge myself to we'll have more students on, we'll have more staff on, but I really want to challenge and reach outside the box, get some individuals on that I'm in the works of trying to get them on now. So I am super excited about what the year holds for this podcast and what we can kind of bring in the content we can bring to you. So, like I always say, you guys be good. And I can't wait to see you all again next time on the Encore Podcast. Thanks a lot.